Hey my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Noella. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button right there and touch the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. And make sure you like and comment. Today I want to talk on some issue faced by women in general, and this issue happens to be no other than dandruff. Women has actually been faced with this difficult challenge called dandruff. Dandruff is actually the dead skin cells that is being shedded from a woman's head, and that has actually been a very big embarrassment in the life of women as far as keeping hair is concerned. When dandruff is concerned, you can actually be embarrassed anywhere. I for one have faced a very difficult challenge based on dandruff. Dandruff, especially when you keep your hair when you keep your scalp dry, that is where they can actually visit you. Dandruff can actually visit you by that. Dandruff will not need where it is dry, and by so doing you tend to scratch your hair because it will be itchy. It is very, very itchy, and your hands can't get off it, and by the time you scratch, that is where you see that you get irritated, you actually get hurt, and sometimes you feel like even ripping your scalp off because of the very difficult situation. Dandruff has actually caused people so much, like embarrassment. They have actually been embarrassed, like seriously. And you see that these things, even the product that is being produced today, caused dandruff. The harsh chemicals on products nowadays caused dandruff, and even on itch, it can actually get your scalp irritated. And as you scratch your hair, your scalp, you realize that you get wounds all over your scalp. So I for one have actually suffered, as far as dandruff is concerned. When I do my hair, within 2 days I'll feel this itchiness, like this. My scalp will literally start itching. Like when I scratch, I'll just like, a little scratch, that'll be cool. But as time goes on, within the space of a week, I realized that it's getting worse. I was actually like in a deep mess as far as dandruff is concerned. I have suffered with dandruff, and a friend of mine actually told me sometime that when you are suffering from dandruff, you can actually cut down your hair. Just keep a low cut, like you're not. And I'll say, like, how long am I supposed to keep a low cut? Sometimes low cut. I kept low cut some time ago, and even at that situation, I will still be like, my case seems to be like, okay, this is actually the spot where dandruff came from. This is where dandruff generated from. Because at some point I'll feel like, what is going on? What can I apply? What can I do? How can I get this off my scalp? Because it is a no-go area. And this has actually, like I said before, embarrassed women. Because when you scratch your hair, you realize that the whitish flakes that fall off can actually embarrass you, will make your dress very dirty. Your dress will look very whitish, and that will be so embarrassed. If you're somewhere you see that it is not good, it is not a good situation. Like seriously, dandruff has actually been the problem that so many women faced, and has even made some women not to even keep hair. Why? Because if you realize that will be a stress, or that will be a problem for you to realize that you want to deal with it, you just keep your low cut. Sometimes even with the low cut, you are not even safe. Like I said, sometimes even when you see women do like this, when you see a woman actually doing like this, you might not know how problematic or what problem that woman is going through. Like seriously, it is such a dull, and it's such a very sad situation in the lives of women. So, but I have this one discovery here with me that a friend of mine also actually told me about. She has been trying it, and it actually worked. It is good for the scalp, and it is no other than apple cider vinegar. Yes, apple cider vinegar. This is what I've actually been using for some time now. You can see it's almost getting finished. This is what I've actually been using. This is what has actually helped me for this length of time. In fact, it diminishes the rate at which I had dandruff. Sometimes I will feel like I should oil my hair like all the time. I should just be putting, or I should just be scrubbing, like, you know, it's such a sad situation. If you are a woman, you understand what I'm saying. But apple cider vinegar actually diminishes the stress that I've been through as far as that situation is concerned. With this, I just mix like half a cup of apple cider vinegar with half a cup of water. You actually mix it with equal, you mix them equally, and you mix that because apple cider vinegar is very, very acidic, and you can't seem to bear that risk on putting it directly on your scalp, because you can actually hurt your scalp and you can actually bring more problem to your scalp than you even imagine. So you want to take like a quarter cup of apple cider vinegar and a quarter cup of water, and when you mix together, you can put it in a spray bottle and then you spray it on your scalp. Once you spray all over your scalp, you massage through, then you can actually wear like a shower cap or plastic on your head, so you can keep that for about 15 to 20 minutes. Afterwards, you can wash, and you realize that the acidity of apple cider vinegar will keep your pH on your head straight up. Like, it won't change anything. Your pH will still be there, and also your scalp will be as clean and as sparkling as you wish for. Apple cider vinegar here has actually been what has been helping me, like seriously. In recent times, this has been my best friend. Yeah, this has actually been my best friend. And if you see, this is raw organic apple cider vinegar. This is black apple cider vinegar. It is raw, like raw, unpasteurized apple cider vinegar. So you mix with water and you just apply it, like I said, and you leave it 15 to 20 minutes and you wash off. And like I said, the acidity of apple cider vinegar will actually keep your pH balance intact on your hair, on your scalp, on your scalp. And in as much as you wash this, you can actually be using it like every week, every other time, or maybe twice a week. But when you see that the dandruff is actually diminishing, you can actually like use it once in 2 weeks or once in a month, because actually in reality it is not proper when you wash your hair every given period of time, or better say every day, because some people tend to wash their hair every day. It is not proper like that. So when you realize that at least things are getting better, you reduce the rate at which you use apple cider vinegar also. This has actually been my friend for this couple of times. Before I shared this, really, I've actually experienced change, like a great change. It is better off than before. I actually thought I am the one that discovered dandruff, because the rate at which I suffered dandruff, I would not want anybody to go through it, like seriously. I actually suffered it. In fact, dandruff actually lived on my scalp, literally. Guys, make sure you use apple cider vinegar. This is what I've been using for now, but I intend on checking on other products to see if I can actually get rid of dandruff, because I have suffered as far as dandruff is concerned. I have suffered. So I intend keeping that in check and making sure my scalp is always good to go. Really, try this. You can actually check this. Look for this natural, unfiltered or unpasteurized apple cider vinegar. This is raw. As you can see, I've been using, and this is almost getting finished. This is what has actually been helping me. So I want you all to try this. Ladies or women, try this. If you're suffering from the same stuff that I've been suffering, you want to try this. So thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, see you. you.